I started looking for an alternative explanation about why you might believe this if it wasn't true. And according to family, you started harassing Leslie and accusing Joe of cheating around the same time you started taking Adderall. Take a look at this.
In 2016, I started taking phentermine prescribed by my doctor to lose weight. I was taking the phentermine 3 or 4 times a day to stay up during the night so I could listen to the audio recordings. By 3 or 4 months, the phentermine was not strong enough. I told my doctor that I was having a hard time focusing. She had me take a test and said that I was qualified to take Adderall. I originally was prescribed the Adderall from my doctor. It was a 10 milligram capsule 1 time a day. I took more Adderall on the days that I got upset or suspicious of Joe. There came a point when I would take up to 5 a day. The Adderall kept me hyper-focused on what Joe was doing. I do believe that I'm addicted to Adderall, but I feel like I could stop taking the Adderall at any time once I feel secure in my life.
Well, I've added someone to the conversation to discuss the videotape we just looked at. This is Dr. Charles Sophie. Now, he is on the Dr. Phil Advisory Board, which is a board that I can rely on for objective input into complex cases that I'm dealing with. He's board certified in not 1, not 2, but 3 clinical specialties: adult psychiatry and child and adolescent psychiatry, as well as family practice. And he is also the medical director for the Department of Child and Family Services here in Los Angeles, which is the largest agency of its kind in the country. He says many of his clients ask for Adderall. And Dr. Sophie, they ask for it for a lot of different reasons other than the treatment of ADD or ADHD, correct?
Correct. I mean, unfortunately, it's not usually for ADHD. It's usually for weight loss or trying to stay up at night or power through something.
Yeah, and this is one of the drugs that really has become very popular and sought after because it gives people extra energy, gives them more staying power. They're able to stay awake and focus, right?
Yeah, it's speed. And she was on phentermine before that, which is speed as well.
Absolutely.
Right. So you were taking phentermine, then you started taking Adderall, and you were prescribed at first, I think, 5 milligrams, then 10 milligrams, but yet you say you've taken as much as 50 milligrams in a day.
Yes.
Okay. And Dr. Sophie, what does Adderall do to brain chemistry, and what are the side effects of abusing Adderall, or even taking Adderall if you don't need it, but certainly abusing it beyond what's prescribed?
Well, the main focus and the way that it works in your brain is it changes the dopamine concentration in your brain. So it moves dopamine in the frontal part of your brain. So it's right behind your forehead. And then you are able to focus more. You're able to concentrate more. But your blood pressure goes up because that's what speed does. Cuts your appetite because that's what speed does. Doesn't let you sleep because that's what speed does.
Yes.
So you've been a speed addict for years now.
Several
it has
years.
changed you. Are you aware of that?
Oh, absolutely. Towards the end of the year is when I took all my audio and video cameras down and realized that I thought that the Adderall was helping me and realized that it wasn't at that time.
But if you look at your video, do you see your hair?
Yes.
I mean, you look like you're out of control.
Yes.
All right. And what are some of the emotional side effects of abusing Adderall?
Well, I mean, you're up and you're down. You look like you're bipolar, actually. You're really high and you're energetic and you're happy. And when the drug wears out of your system, you plummet. It's like taking 10 cups of coffee, energetic, hitting a wall, taking more, and you keep that cycle going.
Right.
And if you have thoughts in your head, even before you started these drugs, that he might be fooling around, they become huge.
Yes.
And they become your life.